Welcome to Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master from the Mohegan Sun Arena in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. I'm Scott Jordan, and this is Arena Championship Series East. 3 incredible competitions here, 1 overall event champion. We've crowned 2 this weekend. It's been El Toro Loco and Gravedigger winning the overalls. Weston Anderson has already clinched the series and punched his ticket to World Finals 22 in Nashville, Tennessee. 7 other superstars trying to beat him out for the overall event championship. Up first, it's the time racing competition, and out first, this is Frank Cribble and Stone Crusher. Beautiful corner there, gets into the straightaway, now hits the throttle, accelerates, has to check up on the brakes a little bit, gets around a little wide, has to accelerate again, big jump off the finish line, 10.833. Out next, the 2022 Monster Jam Entertainer of the Year, Bernard Light in Megalodon. He goes around a nice drift corner, now back into the far side corner again. This is where it gets choppy, has to go really wide, has to straighten up the truck, and then some nice air across the finish line again, creases the tires across the chalk, 12.250. This is the 2019 World Final Speedster Racing Champion, Armando Castro in El Toro Loco. And he's got a nice one going, checks up a little sooner, that gives him a tight corner, and now he goes wide to the right across the finish line, 10.750, and that so far is the fastest time of the day. Here is Hunter Souza in Earthshaker, the rookie, out of Nair, California. Nice corner again there by him, and he goes around, chops away, goes wide on the drift again across and over the finish line, 11.375. Next up, out of Stewart, Stratford, Virginia, this is Chad Tingler in Zombie. Into the straightaway, into the corner. Has a little trouble getting the truck into the right angle across that ramp. And across the finish line goes Zombie, 11.667. Representing Team Throttle Monster, it's Dalton Widener in Jurassic Attack. Goes up on 3 wheels here on that near side turn. Now back again, keeps the 4th wheel down across the finish line. He goes bigger air than we've seen so far, 10.958. The lead remains with El Toro Loco. And here's 2019 World Finals Freestyle Champion Lindsay Reed in Scooby-Doo. She has to go really wide on the first corner, makes a nice cut though across that turning pod. And then now trying to check up to the finish line, she goes a little wide as well. And the time coming in now for Lindsay Reed, 11.875. Finally, the series champion, Weston Anderson at Gravedigger. 1 racing win on the weekend so far. He comes out a little too tight. He's going to clip the turning pod out of the chalk line. And that is going to be a 5-second penalty on Gravedigger across the finish line. 5 seconds added to the time. And it's going to be 16.583. That means Armando Castro will get the racing win in El Toro Loco. He gets 8 points as we take a look at the first BKT overall point standings here in Wilkes-Barre. Frank Cribble in 2nd, Dalton Widener 3rd, Hunter Souza in 4th, and Chad Tingler in 5th. Weston Anderson all the way down in that 8th spot. El Toro Loco now has the lead, but 2 more competitions remain. So can Armando Castro hang on? The Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge is next on Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master. Welcome back to Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master with Arena Championship Series East. And next is the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. In this competition, each driver has multiple opportunities to wow the crowd with the maneuver using only 2 wheels. And fans in attendance here scoring based on skill execution and wow factor. Here is Lindsay Reed with a huge sky wheelie, comes down on a side slap across that pod. Now going up for reverse popper, she gets it. Tries to shift gears back into a wheelie combo, not much there on the back end, 7.512. Next up, Bernard Light in Megalodon out of Albany, Georgia. He's going to slow roll the truck, stop it right up onto that pod. Now gets trying for a reversed stoppie into a wheelie combo. Is able to get it across the pod and back down on all 4 BKT tires. Second attempt here for Megalodon. Gas is up, huge sky wheelie straight up vertical for the Shark. And then gets a pogo bounce on the back end. And final attempt coming up with a log stack, has a nice angle here going a little off to the left. That gives him more bounce into a popper. Nose wheelie combo there, coming back down on a nose wheelie on the landing. 7.331. Next up, out of Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, Weston Anderson at Gravedigger. Reverse stoppie there in the Gravedigger truck. Gets a nice wheelie right to the edge of the pot. Now back on the wheelie bar. This is a tombstone. Shades of his sister, Kristen Anderson. Absolute perfect execution. Now trying to get the truck down in a wheelie position. He's got it, trying to get it all the way across the pod, but comes back down to the front two wheels. Next attempt into a stoppie off the ramp. Now going up for that moonwalk. He has to edge this thing up to that lip if he's gonna get it across and then accelerate onto the drop. Gets it right there, trying to get it all the way back, 7.900. Chad Tigler and Zombie reverse stoppie wheelie combo across the pod. Nice use of the back two wheels and the rear steer flying there for that Zombie truck. Attempt number 2 going for a sky wheelie. Doesn't get the vertical base, 5.738. The current event leader, Armando Castro and El Toro Loco. He's got a skills win here in Pennsylvania already. Smoke coming out of the front end of that El Toro Loco Monster Jam truck. Next attempt coming straight across the pod in a stoppie position, going for a moonwalk, but he's gonna keep it right there and edge it out into a nose wheelie. This is what you love to see out of El Toro Loco. Nose to the ground, smoke coming out of the Crazy Bull. Rear steer, front steer, both working overtime. And he has got a good one going here, edging that front clip, just trying to shred the mouth off of El Toro Loco. It stays right there. Great move from Armando Castro and El Toro Loco. Next attempt, he comes up over the logs again into that nose wheelie position. Just gonna teeter-totter this thing back and forth. Smoke again coming out. El Toro Loco Nation is out in full effect here in Wilkes-Barre, and they are loving every minute of Armando Castro. Sets it down before the 20 seconds is up, 8.824. Armando Castro now has the score to beat. Frank Krimel's Stone Crusher with his work cut out for him, goes for a sky wheelie off the log stack. And over to the tire sack side, comes right across again, trying to get a nice bounce. Not much on the landing. And final attempt here for Stone Crusher. Right up sky wheelie, brake check, nice air, 5.325 is the score. For Team Throttle Monster, Dalton Widener in Jurassic Attack out of Knoxville, Tennessee. Trying to get a nice angle here on the bopper, gets the front two wheels down, the back two up, but not enough on the angle. Trying to get about a 45-degree angle, couldn't quite muster it. And then onto a popper off the log stack, gets it up. This is the vertical base you want to see. There's your 90 degrees, 180, whatever you want to call it. He's got it going. Dalton Widener reaching the edge of the pod, gonna hit the brakes, and now just roll it back and forth. If you ever seen a metallic robotic Triceratops do a nose wheelie, well, this is what it looks like, folks. He's got it. Look at that, right up on, trying to get on one wheel. A beautiful ending. Look at the score, though, 7.591. Fans not impressed. El Toro Loco hangs on to the lead. It's down to 1, and that is Earthshaker's Hunter Souza. Has a lot of momentum here, goes off the tires, just trying to get some air, maybe clear the pod, doesn't quite take it. And then slowing down a little bit, reaches the pod, now gonna try to pop the back two wheels up, gets it, makes the catch into a nose wheelie, and now try for a moonwalk, but not enough room left on that pod, 5.991. And that means Armando Castro gonna win the Great Clips two-wheel skills challenge. Armando picks up his second win of the day as we take a look at our BKT overall point standings after 2. He is doubled down now for 16th. Dalton Widener in second with 12. Weston Anderson climbing back up. He is tied for third with Lindsey Reed and Hunter Souza and Frank Krimel as well. And Bernard Light, Chad Tigler down there with 6. It's been all El Toro Loco through 2. One more remains. Freestyle is next on Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master. Welcome back to Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master. This is Arena Championship Series East of Mohegan Sun Arena in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. No donut competition here, so we're gonna move right into freestyle. Drivers have to finish the first 15 seconds of the run in order to qualify for a score. And fans here in Pennsylvania once again judging. They wanna see everybody put it all out on the track. You got a big pod there, a lot of obstacles to hit. And right now we got Frank Krimmel on the track, the longtime Monster Jam veteran out of Roseville, Michigan in Stone Crusher. Huge air, he clears the pod and greases the back two wheels. Light as a feather on that landing. Biggest air of the day here in Wilkes-Barre. How do you follow that jump up? He skied Stone Crusher all the way across the arena, clearing the pod, beautifully done. And now trying to find something else to top that move. That was a wow moment in and of itself. It's end over end down, coming right down on the deep side of this track. Straight across again, trying to clear it again, trying to go back to the well one more time. And it works out. Beautiful air and gets it all the way across. Take a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay. Look at those wheels just greasing, perfect on the landing. 5.982 is the score. Our next competitor here in freestyle out of Albany, Georgia, is Bernard Light in Megalodon. Bernard stormed onto the Monster Jam scene a few years ago. We came in together. He had a heck of a debut back in 2017, driving Alien Invasion on Arena Championship Series West the following year. 4 Triple Threat Series under his belt, and he's been a part of Monster Jam World Finals 2 different times. So Bernard Light put a cap on his early career so far by winning the Entertainer of the Year. I know how much that award meant to him, and he's got a long way to go in his Monster Jam career here. We'll see what more accolades he can rack up. A freestyle win could be won right here in Wilkes-Barre. Nice air, doesn't check the brakes. Straight up vertical sky wheelie, lands it, and back down across the steep floor. Cross-threading action a little bit, jams the front 2 wheels on that clip of the pod, and that's gonna do it. Take a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay. There is that cross-threading across the pod, 6.756. That is enough to take the lead. And Megalodon now on top of the freestyle leaderboard. And I say deep track for a reason as we take a look at Dalton Wider in Jurassic Attack. This is a smaller floor here, which is why there are no donuts, but it is a deep side to the track when you take a look at the dirt level and it encompasses the arena here. So you do have a smaller side of the track, which is that far side if you're looking right here at Jurassic Attack and the side he is on. That is your deep floor sides. That's where you're gonna see a lot of drivers try to get that momentum across the turn. On that last turn, he almost flipped it, had to check the brakes up real quick, able to catch it. And now Dalton Wider going to cross thread, hitting that sway bar across the edge of the pod. A lot of momentum here in this run, a lot of speed chopping away at this Wilkes-Barre dirt. Comes right across again, trying to go all the way across, maybe hit a bicycle in this arena. That would be a heck of a trick. Great check on the sky wheelie, former offensive lineman in college football, now riding for Team Throttle Monster. Take a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay. Jurassic Attack coming in hot, brake check, sky wheelie, big air, 6.963, and that is enough to take the lead. Now we go to his Team Throttle Monster teammate out of Tener, California, 2nd generation driver. This is Hunter Souza in Earthshaker. So far this weekend here at the Mohegan Sun Arena, 2 freestyle competitions, both won by Weston Anderson in Gravedigger, somebody trying to unseat the Arena Series East champion when it comes to this competition. Hunter Souza has had a phenomenal rookie season, making a name for himself. His dad, Jeff, a longtime veteran in the monster truck industry, has driven in Monster Jam many times, including this season in Velociraptor for Team Throttle Monster. Swinging that Earthshaker truck around, coming across the pod again, just trying to gain some steam here and keep that speed up. Almost goes for a wheelie combo as he crosses over. Hunter Souza trying to find a nice pocket of speed here. He's got a lot going for him in this run. If he can keep up that speed, he gets a big air. Unfortunately, the clock does not cooperate, and that'll do it. The original super glue glued to the action replay all the way across. 5.937 is the score. Our next competitor out of Stewart's Draft, Virginia, Chad Tingler in Zombie. He is riding for Monster Trucks Unlimited, the team out of Virginia Beach, Virginia, owned by Steve Sims. Chad, another longtime veteran driver. He and his teammate Frank Krimmel, maybe the most veteran independent truck team out here in Monster Jam with their experience. Former Gravedigger driver now trying to light it up as a member of Zombie Nation. Chad put a nice run here together. Zombie arms going nuts here. If you've ever been in an arena where you see Zombie, as soon as that Thriller music hits, you'll see the fans with the Zombie arms out. It's become a huge part of Monster Jam. This was a fan-inspired truck when it debuted years ago. It's one of the most popular trucks in Monster Jam. And Chad living up to that hype of Zombie Nation as he spins this thing around. Again, no donuts here. You won't see one, and that is going to do it for Zombie. Take a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay. 6.821 is the score. We're more than halfway through the field, and up next is more full throttle freestyle action when Arena in 30 powered by Spin Master returns. Welcome back to Arena in 30 powered by Spin Master. It's Arena Championship Series East from Mohegan Sun Arena in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. And as we continue on in freestyle, it's time for the overall event leader, Armando Castro in El Toro Loco. He has won both competitions so far today, and to win the overall event championship, he needs to finish 4th or better here to walk away with that trophy. Armando Castro out of Whittier, California, one of the stars in Monster Jam, in front of this El Toro Loco team with Elvis Linus, Jamie Garner as well. The immense popularity that Elvis and Armando have put together in the Latino community is unmatched in any sport, in my opinion, especially in motorsports. As Armando looks to continue to add to his trophy case, another freestyle win and overall event championship here would propel him into even greater heights as we get closer to World Finals 22 in Nashville. Great look there at the Crazy Bull front clip still hanging on there. He tried to shred it in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Couldn't get it done there, but what he does get done here is taking the lead. The original super glue glued to the action replay. El Toro Loco 7.581. He's got 2 more trucks left. If it can hold up, he will make it a clean sweep of competitions here today, but a gentleman who's going to try to put a stop to that right now is the series champion, Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. The last place finish in racing has left him out of contention for the event title, but as I mentioned earlier, he does have both freestyle wins on this track this weekend. Won Monster Jam Co-Rookie of the Year 1 season ago, arguably the greatest rookie season in Monster Jam history. Absolute domination on his way to the Arena Championship Series East title. And he's followed it up with an incredible sophomore season. No slump here for Weston Anderson as he continues on in his father's legacy with Gravedigger. Now huge air for Weston Anderson, catches it right into a stoppie, spins the truck around on one wheel. I never saw Dennis Anderson do that, but Weston sure as heck did. Trying to get some momentum here to bring Gravedigger across. Nice air, goes back to the left, try to cross it down onto that platform, that ramp, to try to ease his landing a little bit, keep that momentum going. Oh, the log stack. And now back down into another stoppie. This is where he is so good, putting these technical moves into freestyle. Hit the rear steer, time is up. Take a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay. Here's that last move. There's the stoppie, there's the rear steer, and there is the new leader, 9.517. Weston Anderson trying to get his 3rd freestyle win of the weekend. Our final competitor is the 2019 World Finals Freestyle Champion. So if there's anybody that can take the win here away from Weston Anderson, it is this young lady right here, Lindsay Reed in Scooby-Doo. Out of El Paso, Texas, debuted in this truck back in 2017. She has driven quite a few trucks in her career, including Wonder Woman, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Galaxy, and then back in Scooby-Doo now on this series. She's had a great year as well. Huge sky wheelie, maybe the best one we've seen so far today. Beautiful on the landing. And now Lindsay Reed trying to slow down, get the angle, avoid the wall. She comes in fast and over and jump, bounces on the edge of the pod and lands it perfect, knows exactly where she's at. Spacing is what it's all about in these arena freestyles, knowing where you're at, leaving enough space to turn the truck. And she's got to beat a 9.517. Coming in again, Lindsay Reed, another huge sky wheelie, gets the back 2 wheels underneath the truck. lands it on a wheelie combo and back down on the other side. Perfect execution. Take a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay. There is that sky wheelie, the back two wheels coming under. Unfortunately, not enough to take the win, 8.976. And that means that Weston Anderson Gravedigger gets his third freestyle win. He sweeps the competition. And now we're gonna take one more look at our final BKT overall point standings. Armando Castro so strong, 2 wins and a third place finish, gets him 22. Dalton Wider will finish in second. Weston Anderson third with 16. Lindsey Reed in fourth with 15. And Chad Tingler will round out the top 5. Freestyle score breaks the tie between he and Fred Cribble. Armando Castro wins his second event here in Wilkes-Barre. A great day for him, and we will go down to the track right now to hear from our overall event champion, Armando Castro in El Toro Loco.
This is Armando Castro's 9th overall event championship win of the competitions and the overall event championship.
Your second overall event championship of the weekend, your 9th one total. Even though it's towards the end of this series, you still continue to come out here and lay it all out on the track.
Oh man, that's what it's all about, you know? This crazy dream started when I was a little kid, man. You know, I'll be damn proud of my younger self, man, and tell my younger self to never give up on your dreams, you know? Everybody's so quick to judge you and always give you no, and I've always, you know, took that no and, you know, let that fuel my fire. Man, you know, it feels so good to hold this in my hand, and this is for all you dreamers, man. I once dreamed about doing this one day with no motorsports background, and look what I have in my hand right now. I am living proof, man. If you put your mind to it, never give up. Go out there and get it. Never take no for an answer, man. I'm Hispanic, and I'm damn proud to be of it, man. Thank you so much. Wilkes-Barre, you guys been awesome. This is Monster Jam, baby!
Thank you, St. Quell. Armando Castro showing out here in Wilkes-Barre, putting an exclamation point to a phenomenal season. Speaking of phenomenal, Weston Anderson on this series wins his second championship in 2 years. That has never been done before, so the phenom continues, and he'll try to win his first world title. Make sure to follow us on social media. Go to monsterjam.com for tickets and everything sport-related. Make sure you join me next week right here. Until then, I'm Scott Jordan, and I'll see you right here next time on Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master.